A warm welcome to everybody. I think we are live now. So, can you not hear me yet? Okay, we are live. Hello, everybody, and welcome to our engineering call. As you know, the last engineering call we had a week later. So it's only been about 2.5 to 3 weeks since our last engineering call. So it has been a small gap. So the good news is that it should be quite short in the sense that we have a few updates. We thought of delaying it because we don't have a lot of updates, but we thought that you as a community have asked for openness and transparency. So we are trying to be more transparent and give you updates when you have requested. So the first thing is that, as you know, the first 100 million has been transferred from the foundation, and EO1 is, he did put on Bitcoin Talk that he's going to be away. He's doing, what's the word? He's been signed up to do some service, military service, and yeah, so he's going to be away for about 3 weeks, 21 days. So we wish him all the best. He's missing quite a bit of exciting times during December, all the new deployments we're going to be doing. But we do wish him the best. And when he does come back, he would be transferring the remaining 200 million. And he has said that on Bitcoin Talk. So I think, Bob, maybe you would like to just say a few words, anything else on the foundation, what you guys are up to. Are you preparing anything? I know it's just been 2.5 weeks, but if you can give us a small update on what you've been doing.
Yes, of course, Ruru, and welcome to everybody. Yeah, on the foundation part is, like Ruru already said, we received the first 100 million from EO1 a couple of weeks ago. Furthermore, Robert, Raymond, and also Acute now have been working behind the scenes on some stuff, of course. One thing I can give you is that the first official board meeting will be on the 14th of December. On that day, we will definitely discuss the people that will come to the advisory board, and we will discuss, of course, some other stuff. Furthermore, last Friday, me and Robert went to Amsterdam. It was a meetup of Blockboard. It's also a Dutch exchange. It's actually not it is an exchange, but it's they also did an ICO, but they have another system. So we went to that meetup, and we actually, of course, met the guys from Blockboard, and we also met some very other interesting people. I cannot say too much about it yet because there is still a lot of talking going on. So that at least was a good thing that we went there. And Robert and I will be going to more events these coming months, of course. Also on our first meeting, so the 14th of December, besides the fact that we definitely will announce the new advisory board, we will also make a start on the roadmap. With this roadmap, it will be for 2019. This year, 2018, the roadmap was full with technology updates because we realized we really needed them. I have to say the first roadmap that we made in 2018, so at the beginning, we were just a small team at that point, and we had very high ambitions. And so we came up with a roadmap. It's a shame that we couldn't fulfill everything, but I know Ruru and all the other developers are still working very hard to get most of it done for the end of December, if I'm correct. Can everybody still hear me? Because my perfect.
Yes.
I know everybody is from the development team is still working hard to actually yeah, get up to speed with our roadmap. Probably Ruben will tell a little bit more about it later on. But this year for 2019, I think it will not only be technology achievement, and we will also go really on the commercial side and on the community side to also make some milestones in the new roadmap for these kind of things. Because yeah, as you all probably know, Electra Pay will be available in a couple to people. And like I said, also on the Blockport meetup, Robert and I met some interesting people. They also have interest. So yeah, behind the scenes, we are still working very hard. And on 14th of November, we will come together, me, Robert, and Ray. And we will have the first meet and discuss everything they are working on right now. Also some other stuff. Oh, really? Am I lagging? Everybody's pricing.
Yeah, you are lagging a little bit, but carry on, and then we'll let you know. Okay, so he's just fixing up the lag. So we'll just wait for Bob to come back on board, and while he is setting that up, yes, I think a lot of times when we are very quiet, don't mistake that for us not doing any work. There is a lot of work in the background, and sometimes we are more quiet when we're actually working harder. We're continuously looking for new partnerships to work with different companies to sort of grow Electra. So we are definitely moving forward. Yeah, so while Bob is busy setting up, I know that Master Den can talk a little bit about what we're doing on the financial side and projects that he's working with. Here you go.
Okay, that's my turn. Hello, guys. This is Master Dan. Here are a few updates for you. As you know, we are applying to several exchanges. We applied also in the past, especially the top 10 or major exchanges. I don't want to say I don't want to tell top 10 because the volume figures are a little bit misleading over there. So let's say major exchanges, which are coming from very earlier times. So now, what we want to do, instead of voting for very small exchanges, we want to shift to more professional level, and we want to only apply and focus on really high volume, good, and respected exchanges. So that's a little bit. It's a milestone for us, let's say. So whenever we will see now, because we see time to time that new exchanges, startups, they are inviting us. That is honoring. Our community is really strong. They know this. They are aware of this. But at the end, we don't get anything else. I mean, we don't get any volume. Brings nothing. So far, we won several competitions. We appreciate for all of your efforts. That's very clear. From now on, we want to focus only on major exchanges. And through this respect, we want your patience. Because these exchanges, they are much more professional. They don't want to leak any information. Some of them even, they don't want to hear about the application. Some of them, yes, maybe. So that will be a little bit quiet period maybe on the exchanges side. We will do our best. We will bring all the legal papers. We will try to obtain as well like a non-security token statement from a lawyer as well, if possible, because it's also something costly. The exchanges parts are like that. Coming to partnerships, which we are at the moment, we are still discussing and talking with several other projects in terms of mass adoption. Other projects which will be helpful for ECA, for our project, but we will also be good for them as well. Couple of days ago, we had a successful meeting, an exciting meeting with a project which will empower our, let's say, our ideas, our mission very well in the nearest future. Almost mutually agreed, and we are now doing some preparations about this partnership. As soon as we complete those, we will share this exciting news with you, and we think you will just like it. No, the 10 billion, this company, that will come later on. I mean, there's also mutual understanding of, but keep in mind, we also try to move a little bit strategic at this moment. The bearish market, it's beating everything. We want to release good news. We want to share with you some more partnerships, right timing, right conditions. Everything is needed. Please don't forget this. Third one, you may have seen that CoinGecko, we entered their beta signal, the beaming service. And we were seeing also this Blockfolio. Now recently, in fact, we applied to Blockfolio around maybe 6 months ago, but somehow they lost applications and they created a new form. And we were not aware of that. Last week, we got this information applied, and today we started talking with them. I think soon, maybe a couple of days, I don't know, this depending on their own internal process, we will start using Blockfolio signal service as well. The final thing I want to say is, like I said at the first step, we want to shift. We are shifting our level to next. In this regards, we are now setting up a nice marketing team, more professional one. We are bringing graphics, documentation, papers, everything together, and the coordinator will be CyberGypsy, which is with ECA since from the beginning. So he's now preparing, he's setting up a team as well together with him. He's coordinating at the moment other team members. Soon you will see also material on our website, on our new, which we are very excited as well, like logos which you can download and just publish or use anywhere else, memes which you can use on social media, presentations, professional presentations about ECA, so that you can go to merchants. Please don't expect only from the team members. Go and ask any merchants, online merchants on the web or any other third-party services which you think it will be useful, which will bring benefits to ECA. Go and contact them, discuss with them about ECA, bring them to a certain point, and let us know, and let the rest do the team. Because if we are more than 25,000 members, more. If, let's say, 10% is working more and more active in this project, and 1% of this community contacts weekly basis, only one merchant brings to a certain point, I can assure you we will be in top 5 on the activity level for mass adoption in this market. Because the statistics are saying this. So please contact any merchants which you find useful for us. Search possibilities, explore potentials for ECA, and just spend a little bit of time. That's it. That's what we need from you. Don't expect everything from the team. Do it also on your side. Bring us, we talk, we help you, then we take over the process, and we will finalize it. You can be sure about it. That's it from my side, Ruru.
Thank you very much, and that was a great update, Master Den. And yes, I am aware of all the projects that are going on through the back end. So I'm also very excited about them, and looking forward to telling the community about them. Bob, yes, I think let's see if your lagging has been fixed and you can give us a quick update on the website.
Well, I hope everything is all right now. I only see green, so I hope I'm good to go. I saw the question from Crypto World. He said, when is the new website coming? Well, our coordinator for the website, Cryptonaut, just joined our chat before we started the engineering call, and he said that it is a matter of days that it will be finished. I think we will just surprise you when it is online, and we will just send out a Twitter message and of course all the other channels to let you know that it is done. I already had a sneak preview of it. It looks very good. We are just, these guys are just making some little bit changes on it because we want all recent information on it, of course, because there's a lot of going to happen this month. And yeah, we are actually very excited to go there, and we will just release it. You guys will see it, and I hope you like it as much as I do. So yes, that is for the part of the website. I don't have a real date, so no ETA on this one, just a matter of days. You will see it coming online. And yeah, let's hope for the best in December.
Thank you very much. I think we all are all excited to see that one. Okay, so my update on development side, a lot of focus is on the fork. So those that are curious, please go check out my GitHub. It's quite easy. Just go to Ruan Lloyd, search that, and look at Electra. You'll see that there is a development happening there. Just asking all the developers to push their updates there in the meantime. Yeah, and the other thing is, I'm very pleased to see that our wonderful support that does a fantastic job. They are even growing themselves and helping out on the project. And Nash and Genova have been doing a lot of work on the Qt wallet to make it look a bit better. So yeah, so that will come out too. So hopefully you guys will all like the look and feel of the Qt wallet. I was going to surprise you, but I thought that maybe I need to give some little hints of what we are up to. With regards to ElectraPay, I'm busy with the front end development to show you an example of how ElectraPay works. So I'm not really a front end developer. It's not the graphics I'm struggling with. We're doing it through React.js. So if anybody really wants to come in and help me with that part, please reach out to me, and certainly it'll help me just get that out faster so we can actually start really testing ElectraPay. I've started to deploy ElectraPay on the AWS servers. And again, you know, even though I have worked with cloud solutions before, AWS is also quite new to me. So if there are anybody out there that really understands AWS and can give advice and assist us, that would be great. I learned a lesson a very hard way by deploying certain things on AWS and ending up with a very hefty bill. So I might ask the community to help me pay this hefty bill. I've learned my lesson, and I would really appreciate if anybody can make donations to help with AWS. Yeah, so hopefully soon we are there. I know that we keep saying that. Be patient. I know we want to push it out as much as you do, but we need to make sure it is right, it is correct. So if anybody can help, you know, please pull up your sleeves, come join in, you know, assist where you can. We need your knowledge, and that'll really help us. That's ElectraPay. The mobile wallet, I'm hoping to get the first version of the Lite wallet through to me, but we've really, the fork is critical at this point in time when we do the fork 2 changes. So once that is implemented, and as you know, with the fork, we have to finish the development, the testing, make sure everything is compiled and working. Then we can only give everybody like a 2-week notice, because that is the period where everybody will update the wallets, and the exchanges will need to be updated. So we're running on a very small timeline. Just understand that we are really, really working hard in getting everything sorted out. And why we can't really commit on a deadline is because we just never know what funny things will come up with the testing. So for example, right now, the testing that we are doing, we did the big change was that we updated the core code to the version 14 of BTC. So it's been a massive change, which means you have to reintegrate your proof of work of the NIST-5 algorithm. We need to make sure that the POS3 version is compatible with the version that we did have. So it's just getting everything into sync for sorting out all the bugs. And once you sort out one bug, another bug might come up. So it is very hard to estimate how long it's going to take, but we are really, really working on it. So we'll try and keep you updated more on a weekly basis now before the end of the year, so that you do get all the information. Yeah, there was a security issue on one of the Node modules that came out. Go look at the announcements. Please note that all our applications that are under the Electra GitHub are safe, and they do not fall under that category. So you can carry on using our systems without any worry. So I just want to let you know, we did provide that update through all the different channels. Is that all? I think ElectraPay, desktop wallet, and the fork. Okay, so we are pushing hard. Most of the development is already finished. We've got maybe 2 weeks max of actual development. Thereafter, it's a matter of deployment. And again, as Master Den did say, a lot of it is, strategically, we need to announce the things at the right time. For us, quite critical now is getting one of the larger exchanges operational. It's quite important for Electra, this next move. So we need to do that. So we're doing a lot of planning. We're looking, like Bob said, we're going to look at the 2019 roadmap and really try and keep to a roadmap so that you guys can follow. But all I can say is that we are working hard behind the scenes, and no matter what happens at this point in time, even if we hit 5 sats at some point in time, please note that that doesn't change our drive, our motivation, or anything like that. We carry on and we keep doing the work, because we know that this is just a dip and we will get through it, and we will thrive afterwards.
Well, thank you, Ruru. And I see the call for new developers already work, because I see Nathan N knowing HWS. And then we got Subhasis Mondal, anything related to Node.js and Angular, he can help you. So, yeah, I hope they are going to send you a message and help you further on the development. So thank you, guys. Contact Ruru. Everything will be okay. She will help you guys. And I hope you can help her and the rest of the development team.
Great. That's good. I think, are there any questions or anything like that at this point in time? Just post them here in the chat room. Otherwise, I don't want to make this call too long, because it can get quite long sometimes. I'm trying to keep them short and factual. So. Okay, great. Thanks, guys. Until the end of December, we'll have another engineering call. Otherwise, keep your eyes out on Twitter. Keep on marketing Electra. Keep in believing in Electra, and we'll speak to you then. So thank you very much.
I just saw a real quick message. I have to check his or her name. It is RJ. RJ asking for the master nodes. Are they coming in 2019? I know, yeah, I can answer that question, and probably you, because there is no decisive answer on that yet. We will, of course, consider this. I also believe, but Rubu should confirm, that the code on phase 2 is already there. We need to consider this, and actually, at this point, all the coordinators already discussed this for many hours, what to do. Are there coming master nodes? Yes or no? But I think, or at least I expect, in the end, we will leave the community up to this on this decision, and we will have a vote. But we are of course really considering it, but there really has to be a necessity to do it, because some coordinators feel sometimes it's just for the marketing that other coins use it to hide their coin. But what is really the necessity of it? But yes, of course, we are still considering it, still discussing it, but we don't have a definitive answer on this yet. So that is the answer, I guess.
Yeah, let me just to add my side to it. So with regards to master nodes, because we've been doing this upgrade now on the during the fork 2 changes, part of what we've done is included master node code. So the code is there. It's just the rules that need to be fine-tuned in whatever we do decide, and if we decide to switch it on. So the development has been completed 99%. It's just a matter of deciding on the rules. So with the BTC upgrade to version 14, there's a lot of advantages of doing this upgrade. We have functionality such as allowing for privatization. So that will be ready, not just Thor, but really, the true sense of privatization, so that you can choose whether to do it private or not private. We're not going to implement it in this current release. We want to actually involve the community more. But if we're going to involve the community more on these questions like master nodes or privatization, we really want to educate the community on what master nodes actually do. So, we all understand that master nodes, we implement them, we can put them into the virtual cloud, they give us a return of investment. But what do they actually do for the network? What do they, from a technical point of view, are they better or are they worse off? So, and we've been doing documentation so that we can actually inform the community, what are the pros, the advantages and disadvantages of having master nodes. And it's the same with privatization. We want to give more information on why we actually haven't implemented yet, because there is a disadvantage at this point in time that we'll speak about. With regards to, the proof of stake, we all know that the proof of stake is a consensus algorithm that needs to happen to keep the network operating securely, and it looks at the health of the network. So there's certain things when proof of stake is an algorithm. It's a highly thought out algorithm that works so that it can keep the network healthy. So when we look at changing that algorithm, we really need to investigate what is the best algorithm to use. So it's not a matter of saying, oh, okay, well, at this point in time, people that stake a lot more, actually get more rewards. But that is how the algorithm works, because it needs some concrete information of the nodes to be able to prove that the node is saying exactly what it is saying. So there's a whole technical reason behind all of that. So it's not a matter of saying, oh, well, it's unfair. So we want to start educating people so they understand where it's all coming from. So hopefully that will come, you know, in the next couple of months. So we're starting that process on top of all the development. So, you know, this development on the fork phase 2 has been a massive development. So again, I'll ask you to be patient. Masternodes is there. It will come if the community really feels like it, and it's going to be your vote. It's not going to, but we want you to be educated. We want you to understand. So when you do the vote, you're not voting on what somebody said from, you know, another coin or what you heard from your friend that actually knows nothing about it. We want you to truly understand what you're voting for, if that makes sense. So yeah, so Masternodes is there. We will discuss it. Be patient. Again, I say be patient. And once again, good night.
Thank you very much, Ru, for your detailed explanation. And yeah, of course, I think this is the end. It was quite short this time, but as you guys already know, we are working still hard to push everything and finish everything before the end of December. And we will go into 2019 with a bang, I hope so. So for now, good night. And you will see regular updates this coming month, the month of December. And you will start seeing new updates, new releases. So thank you to everyone that has been listening, asking questions. I hope we answered your questions well. And thank you guys. Have a good night.